What is up, everybody? I'm NoLuxGiven, back with some more Solforge Fusion, and we've got two killer enhancements right now, EUREKA and Mad Lewinter's Memoir. All of my creatures are scientists, and when one of my scientists comes into play, I get to upgrade a card in my hand and discard it, which basically just means my entire deck is super leveled up super quickly. And hopefully that's going to be enough to allow me to progress and take down Reclusa in this run. And we get to pick up another enhancement right now. When one of my warriors comes into play, my creatures get aggressive this turn. Not terrible. A pretty good combo with the stealth card that I have, which is a warrior. Let's take a look. Where's that at? Yeah, this one. But not super exciting. At the start of the first turn, create and play up to one Spirit of Rage. When an adjacent creature comes into play, it gets +5 attack. That's pretty good. And, I mean, it's not, like, insane, but it's reasonable. And when one of your robots comes into play, your creatures get +2 armor this turn. Well, I don't have that many robots, but +2 armor could be pretty good. We've got War Machine, we have got the Steel Plate, and I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and then all the gizmos. When one of your robots comes into play, okay, with all the gizmos, I think this has got to be the play here. And then which one of these cards do we want to take, or battles do we want to take, rather? When Palladium Hintermind deals 2 damage to one of your creatures when it moves or is moved. Doesn't seem super strong. Muthral starts the game with Impending Doom in play, and all zombies come into play with +3 health. I don't know exactly what Impending Doom is, but that could be reasonable. And Chaining It Up plays a free spell whenever a player's creature dies. That seems really, really strong. So let's try to take on that again. I'm just going to try to take on the hardest fights here. Maybe I will change my tune on that eventually. But for now, that's where I want to be. And I'm going to lead off here with Combat Techno Hulk, leveling up my bear. Oh, is this a robot? Oh, I messed up. I should have played Combat Techno Hulk second. Because then I could have just eaten this Wisp for free. I still could. Sure. We'll level up the Botanimate. It's basically an underdrop card. Really does not level up that much. The level 3 is the exact same as the level 2, so no huge incentives to level that one just yet. Oof. Oof. Okay, a bunch of free spells there as they play a bunch of, or as they destroy my cards. We are going to be able to play 2 robots, though, this turn. That's kind of interesting. However, my opponent's cards are already littered with armor right now. So we're going to play the Gizmo here first. I'm just trying to think, do I want to try to battle with the Steel Plate here? It will be able to take this down. So I guess I'll try to battle here, because I will have a little bit of armor right now, too. Could have even just put the Overseer right here, because it would have had enough armor to basically shake off all of this. But that's fine. We'll upgrade this with EUREKA, and then I'll upgrade Force Field with my second EUREKA as well. My opponent also be upgrading here. Yeah, basically let this armor go to waste. So maybe that was a little bit of a mistake. But we're learning. We just picked up the Forge Shield Drive. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. That's all right. Probably use Arrogant Bartok to trade with this 8-2. And I don't know, both of these seem fine. I think I might just level up the Steg, because I'm definitely not playing that here. Or I'm pretty unlikely to play it here, at least. Take down the Bartok, a bit of a bummer. And then they get even more value there. Oh yeah, this is Activate upgrade. We got to get that out of here. Play the Prophet. Or I'll play... Are these both called Prophet? I think they are. Yeah. Play the Prophet, leveling up the Prophet. And then since a spell was played, I actually get to armor up as well. Dang, 3 damage to a creature. They get to play another spell for free. But that's going to be all she wrote. When you play a mage in this lane, deal 3 damage to something. Dang, okay, there's a lot going on already. I can level up a Relentless Wanderer should I decide that's important. I also could get an Oak Father out of this, but I feel like I'd rather just level up the... Oh, this is already leveled, that's right. So I could level up Summoning Council and then play Transcendent Biologist. And I also have a Gizmo from that play. Yeah, a lot of options here. A lot of options. I do kind of like that. What I don't like about all of this, though, is all of these wisps and things are just trading off. But I think this is going to be the way to go. So let's play a Gizmo. Probably here. And then we're going to upgrade this off the Enhance. And then off Eureka, I will just upgrade this. And I want to play Summoning Council first. So that's going to be... Guess I'm like somewhat interested in... Yeah, the Wisp here is definitely what I want to do. So I could play the Oak Father on top of the Gizmo. Maybe that's fine. No, I want to trade with some things. Let's take out this. And I think I'm placing the Wisp right now. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to discard and level up both of these cards. And play the Biologist second. And I guess the Biologist is going to replace the Gizmo. Might as well use this right now. No! No! They destroyed everything. Okay. That's awkward. This is now going to be a trade. No, not even going to be a trade. I'm just going to lose my card. Dang. Okay, this guy is pretty tough. We're just going to double chump to not take 30, to not take a lethal damage here, which is wild. This is a chump. Yeah, I'm chumping 3 different cards here. Maybe I'm getting too risky by just trying to play against the most difficult thing each turn. I do think I'm going to, because I've got the Forge, run this Sypian Augmentation out immediately and clear both of these cards after playing Voltaic Prophet. 5 armor, another 5 armor. I should be able to armor up and not take basically any damage from the Gloom Reaper after I play a robot as well. We'll level up the bear first. And I will level this thing up as well. Oh, it's already got 12 armor on it. Okie dokie. We'll just eat this wisp now. And level up the Tanimate. I'm not pushing through any damage, which is the awkward part of this turn. But I am definitely getting a nice little board clear here. Gotta take what we can while we can. And don't think the Suppressing Prophet really does anything. Yeah. Energy Surge for a Gizmo and upgrading 2 cards, and then like Esperion Steel Plate, another robot. Gives me a bunch of armor on this guy too. Maybe I just block this thing a bunch of times. Seems like a plan. Let's level up. Let's level up the Justicar, because I might still wind up using the Suppressing Prophet. And then we'll activate. So this is still looking like a survival, but I could use the Suppressing Prophet now on their Prophet. Oh wait, this still has 3 armor? Oh, okay, then this plays just better. Give it 2 more armor. And then it'll just eat this anyways. I don't even know what this thing does. Oh, it's activate. Yeah, I guess I have to take this thing out pretty soon. I'll have the Forge next turn, so I could try to take it out now. See, Summoning Council plus Biologist again. So that's kind of cool. This just makes 2 Oak Fathers. Yeah, I think this could get me back in it right now. 2 Oak Fathers, and then I give them each +4/+4. And I could still play the Mega Gizmo, but I don't necessarily need to. Dang. Yeah, this is so much power. It's crazy. I think I will go for the Mega Gizmo here, Because a Wisp with plus... I guess I could just put the damage on a Mega Gizmo. Or the +5/+5 on a Mega Gizmo. Yeah, +5/+5 on a Mega Gizmo is not bad, but then what am I doing with the Wisp anyways? Yeah, I think I just have to use the Mega Gizmo right now. But that gives me 2 armor. Is that useful? No. It is not. Wisp, and then +5/+5. Maybe, hopefully, this is something. But it does feel like now we're just going to be up in a really tough position against this thing here. We are just about even on health against my opponent. Wow. I kind of had to botanimate this thing like yesterday. Botanimate it right now is not even that good compared to just like trying to push through some damage right now. But I think I still might just have to botanimate this. The fact that I get to then activate Voltaic Prophet will be nice. I think I just need this thing gone. Why do they have 10 armor on everything? Is that their... That's not this, is it? No. I don't know. They must have played a spell. The level 3 of the Sypian augmentation? Probably. It's an active Wisp, which is annoying. I guess that's good, though, too. No, it's not relevant. If I can play a robot, it's relevant. Oh, that's a Wisp. So now it's irrelevant again. We're going to hit them for 4. Oh, they also Wisped themselves, which I think is just an AI thing. Sure. Just throw this here. Upgrade. Yeah, we're like getting really good upgrades. I think we're going to have a stronger player level 4 than my opponent, but it stinks that it's going to have to come to player level 4. Whew. Because that is sweaty. Suppressing Prophet gets to take out their Suppressing Prophet. We get a free Sypian augmentation that can take out the Wisp and then allow me to activate my card and give me some armor for the turn. Let's kill this and upgrade this. And I think I just want to play this right now just to get the armor on this. Get the armor on both of them. I think that's the play. They're going to play a Lyria for some blocks. Not going to do too much for them. Could have done a lot. But I'm going to just present a lethal card here, I think, rather than play a Venerable Assassin that's like close to lethal. Sure, we have to do that, but that's fine. And they jump block. They're going to take 9 here while I take 3. They go down to 4. I go down to 9 and then get a little bit closer to dying. But I get to give all of my creatures +5/+5. They are going to cast a bunch of free spells here, though, which is always annoying. Wow. Wow. Why do they have so many cards in hand? Wait, what? Why do they keep on playing cards? Okay. That was nuts. Relentless Wanderers might have to be it. And it's pretty good when I get to give the Oak Father +5/+5. Is that what it's called? An Oak Father? Yeah, Oak Father. Well, that will allow me to trade off with this Freezing Omni. And I might have to go like Bartok here. Relentless Wanderer. No. I could maybe use the Combat Techno Hulk and survive this. Is that crazy, though? That's crazy. I should just let Relentless Wanderer trade off here and have a better Techno Hulk that can then win it for me next turn. All I have to do is survive this turn and then get in with Techno Hulk next turn. So I think that should be all I'm trying to do. Play the robot second. Playing the robot second gives me a little bit of armor as well. Sure, we'll upgrade Bartok. We'll upgrade War Machine. There is a little bit of awkwardness where, like, upgrading just means, like, denying yourself options a little bit, but that's fine. 4 damage to each creature. A replacement. Okay, I think this is going to work out pretty nicely for us here then. And we're definitely ripping off this +5/+5 right now. And maybe, just maybe, now we get to create another Oak Father next turn, which was probably actually worth playing for all along. Because now we can make an Oak Father with the Forge, and this has got to be enough to get me there. Can also gain some life with the Steg. I really don't hate it. And play a Mega Gizmo on the Steg as well. Oh, then play it for free. Oh, so I get to play this. I thought I was upgrading for EUREKA, to be totally honest. But sure. This is going to mean that I've got to discard both of these cards now for EUREKA. And I don't actually get a second play this turn. Oh, but that's fine, because I played the other thing as my play for the turn. I should have held on to that. Oh, no, this is also EUREKA. Okay. Yeah, no, this works out fine. I will not use that ability just yet, because that will make me lose my Steg, but I do think we're going to be able to do it here. Unfortunately... Oh, wait. There's a better play here. I could get the life gain off the unopposed. Can I undo that? Yeah. Oh, no, I can't, because if I activate this first, then I can't replace this. Because I'll have to discard the Steg. And if I play the Steg here, then I won't be able to activate it. So, this is fine. And I'm just going to make this become an Oak Father. This should get me there, though. Definitely a sweaty game, though. By picking the harder opponent. So I don't know how much I want to give myself that additional level of challenge. I might just rather progress through these missions. And like I was kind of saying in the last video, I don't know how much of the progressing through the missions I will like to just do off camera as well. All 3 of these have the same icon here. That's kind of interesting. So I've got no clue what these are actually going to give us. When you use your Forgeborn's ability, make a Zombie Brute. When you use your Forgeborn ability, play up to 1 Scientist from your hand for free, which is all of our cards. They're all Scientists. When you use your Forgeborn's ability, play up to 2 Spell Sprites. Well, I think I will just take a free Scientist. That seems pretty convenient. And then, do I want to pick the hardest thing? Do I want to pick the easiest thing? All creatures have Defender the turn they come into play. When you gain health, Spring Dryad gains 5 health. That seems irrelevant. And Brick starts the game with Brix's Workshop in play. No clue what that does, but sure. Let's hit up Brix here before we battle up against Reclusa. Our deck is really, really leveled, and that should be enough to level our opponents with just that level advantage, but we'll see if that is the case or not. Brix's Workshop with a counter on it already. Your creatures in this lane are also robots. When one of your robots comes into play, put a counter on this. When you have 5, transform it into, when you play a creature in this lane, give it +3/+3. Okay, seems pretty good. Transcendent Biologist can trade using the Wisp. And then Justicar could just go somewhere else. Do we ever like Summoning Council, then try Transcendent Biologist for just a board full of 4/4s? I think so. And we're going to level up the Bear and the Force Field. Then I'm going to play an actual Scientist. It feels like Stolen Valor that, you know, all of my cards are Scientists, so they don't matter as much anymore. It's a second counter into Bricks, and we're going to Brick on this. If you got another robot, yeah, that's a strong one there. But at least we get to trade off with this and level up our whole hand. This battle, baby. A few things that can trade into that 6/6. Yeah, we drew a few of the options there too. Combat Techno Hulk. Metamind Overseer doing some tricks. I like Metamind Overseer because it allows me to level up my entire hand. Question is, do I want to run that out first? And if I do I just set up with the Gizmo in front of the 6/6 so that I can positively battle there? I don't hate it. Part of me also just wants to like trade and then potentially use Suppressing Profit, but I think this is a good strategy here too. I'm actually just going to level up this, because whichever one of these I decide to play, then I'll just level up the last one. I will probably choose to play the robot, because then I'll get additional armor on everything. And that will no longer be enough to take out the Stout Warden. That's a little awkward. I might have to just play this and then move it over. Yeah, I guess I'll just move it over here. It's just too awkward to try to trade with this over two fights. All right, the Foundry is now online. So that's really good, but we're still positively battling here. Kind of like Energy Surge and Voltaic Profit, and then also Sypian Augmentation. Yeah, that's pretty dang strong. Level this. Oh, I get to level up another card? Wait, what did I just play? Did I just play the card that makes a Gizmo? I just played Energy Surge, that's right. Oh, so I'm not going to get to play the Sypian Augmentation because I'm mageless. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward that that card now upgrades 2 cards, and then I won't get to play my free card. Oh well. Sometimes you're just too strong and there's nothing you can do. Definitely still want to play Voltaic Prophet here. It's a bummer that I won't get to play this, but this will still be safe. And I still get to level this, I suppose, so that's pretty good. It does mean that now this is not a positive battle, but this still is, so still got to go for it. Lost a little bit of value there, but I think we're still killing it. And now I could start things off with... Oh, I've got Voltaic Prophet. Interesting. So... possibly want to do like this. Though I could just see wanting to get my 2 armor on this card. Oh, if I play the Combat Techno Hulk second, everything will get additional armor. Okay, that's pretty solid then. Let's play this, level up Botanimate, and then play Combat Techno Hulk. This will just survive. This will only take 1 over here. If I really need more armor, I can play a Gizmo, but I don't think I need more armor. It's going to move over and be irrelevant. Yeah, we basically shake this off. Take 1 damage here, no damage here. I'll upgrade. They're both about the same. I mean, we need to push through damage at some point, though. Ooh, what does this guy do? This card used to have an activate ability in the old Solforge. Now it looks like it has Stealth. This is a totally new card then. Having a little trouble clicking on it. When this damages a player, upgrade a card in your hand, then discard it. Right, I have seen this. Slay, upgrade a card in your hand, then discard it. All right. So probably want to move this over and trade. That makes a lot of sense to me. I do have 2 robots. And could make a 3rd. Could make a 4th. Could play a bunch of robots. Playing a spell also activates this here. I like the Gizmo to take out the Glitch Scout. However, this is only big because it's in Brix's Foundry. I don't want to spend all of these resources to clear Brix's Foundry every single turn. Kind of like Armored Decayosaur, then Gizmo. Like, I want to get the Decayosaur in first, and then give it additional armor by playing some robots. Mega Gizmo here, then Suppressing Prophet. Allows me to take this down. And this is the ability to smooth out my draws, which kind of just like never need anymore. Let's start with this. We're going to level up both of these cards here. And then whichever one of these we play, we will also be able to level. Give that enough armor to survive everything. Alright, that's just a chump block. But we can clear the chump block and smack my opponent for 8. Kill this. Could move over and positively battle this as well. I'm not sure that I want to do that, but I can. Do I want to hit for 8 while taking 9? Or do I want to put 5 damage on this card? I think I want to put 5 damage on this. Still hitting for some nice damage, and we've got good tempo here. This turn we could level up Bartok. We do have a mage in play. We also have Biologist plus Summoning Council. But I feel like just leveling up Bartok, get the Gizmo online, and then just make a huge bear. Oh, you never have to play the bear, though. That's right. Let's see what happens here. Gizmo. What are we leveling for Enhance right now? So that's going to be Bartok. And then we're going to play one scientist for free. That's right. That's crazy. Oh, it's only letting me play this. Oh, that's interesting. It should let me play anything for free. But it doesn't want to. If I knew it was going to do that, I guess I could undo here still. But I feel like if I knew it was going to do that, I'd play Summoning Council first. I'm just going to none this. Because I can already play my entire hand here anyways. And those are just too much. So I'm thinking Bartok. And now I guess I do have to make a decision, and I guess I actually just level the bear and then play the Summoning Council here. And then I can still use Sypian Augmentation second half of the turn. I Sypian Augmentation first, and then I Summoning Council. Okay. This should be pretty good. Everything gets a bunch of armor. This gets a bunch more armor, and then... Oh, do you have to play the Wisp? Oh, you do. You do. I guess that's fine. I'll just play a Wisp here. And then an Oak Father here. And that's all she wrote. Oh, I wanted the Oak Father first, so it got the Bartok bonus. Let's undo. Forgot about Bartok. Oak Father first, please. Give me a nice big Oak Father here now. Then just a tiny little Wisp. But this is more or less threatening lethal. This is, yeah, I mean, it's real close to lethal. Well, now it is lethal, right? Yep. 29. That'll do it. Okay. So, pretty decent showing with the deck. And now I think we get one more upgrade and then we fight Reclusa. That is indeed the case. I could probably fit Reclusa into this video too. At the end of the second deck cycle, get a level 3 Fireheart Idol, which says when you play a creature in this lane or play another spell, put a counter on this. If there's 2 or more counters, destroy this to deal 8 to an enemy creature and the enemy player. When one of your mages comes into play, deal 3 damage to the enemy player, and when you play a dinosaur, if you have another dinosaur, it strikes up to 1 enemy creature. Striking is really good. This is fine and pretty flexible. This is just the enemy player. This is not good. Dinosaur is really, really good, but you have to have another dinosaur. So I think we're just going to go for the Tempe's Fireheart Idol. We're going to see if that is enough to take down Reclusa for the second time. My deck's going to be super, super upgraded, but will that be enough? Relentless Wanderer and Combat Techno Hulk mean I get to upgrade my entire hand. That's pretty cool. Seems like a good way to start. Let's level this, because hey, we might play Botanimate here. And level the Techno Hulk with our Wisp. I don't hate it. I mean, I don't really like this card, how it lines up on the board. So maybe we just take this thing out. Make a little wispy, which is not super exciting. Then just upgrade this. Alrighty. Not really gotten anywhere super powerful just yet. But the Prophet gets to take out the egg. That is a huge part of this strategy. And I just level up both of these two cards. That seems really good. I've got Bartok to line up against the Doom Butcher, or I just Bartok here, make a Wisp here as a 4/4 that trades, or a Wisp here as a 4/4 that positive battles, suppressing Prophet holds on. There's a few options here. I definitely like Bartok open as a means to clear an egg. However, my opponent's pretty likely to just like play a card here and here anyways, and then the egg's just going to flip over into one of these two spots and take out whatever we made survive here anyways. Need to get a little drink, hold on. Been recording for about an hour and a half. Apologies, but this is basically all the marbles here. You know, we are up on. This is a big fight. This is what it all comes down to right now. I think I'm going to play Bartok here. This just seems like it's what I want to do. We'll see how the rest of the turn shakes out in just a moment. A 2/8. When a 1-star creature deals damage to this, web it. Now I want to take this out with the Prophet. Yeah, I think I will. So do I want the additional... I think I want the additional stats on the Wisp. And then I will play the Prophet, and I will kill this web thing. Level up this as well. And now, if they block here, then they'll make a web potentially here, and then we get to clear the web for free. Oh, they're done. Their turn's done. Okay. Great. Okay, the web lined up really perfectly for me. That was as good as we could have asked for. Transcendent Biologist to pump this is really good, and it would also pump the Wisp from this. So that is definitely something to consider. We could make a bunch of Wisps right now. I do think I want to trade with this spider, though, to start, which means playing the Prophet or the Decayosaur. They're both the same. If I decide to play a robot, this survives some other stuff. I don't think I'm going to decide to play a robot. But let's start there. Never playing Steg. That's all she wrote. What do they got for me there? 2 spider eggs. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. But they did play a spell, which means I get to survive this. I get to survive this. Can actually make a Wisp here that survives as a 4/4. But is that even better than the Decayosaur? I don't really see how it would be. Oh, I have the Forge right now, so I can just take out one of these spiders here, actually. That's a much better play. And I guess if I'm going to do this, I'm thinking about just like playing this just to level up a card in my hand. And then this. Could have played War Machine too. It's actually the same, but this worked out well. Get to positively battle here. Let's see what they have for the second half of this turn. Deal 6 to an enemy creature unless they... an enemy player, unless they destroy one of their creatures. This is doing nothing for me, so I will destroy my Wisp. All that was going to do is 2 damage to an egg that then just turns into a Spoiter. Wow. Okay, that was a really unlucky roll for that egg. 75% chance to roll into a better spot for me there. And they're going to make another Spider and pop off there, unfortunately. This turn I get to play Suppressing Prophet, kill a Spider, kill an egg. And probably combat Techno Hulk. Yeah, just have to decide where I want to put the Prophet and where I want to put the Techno Hulk, because Mobility 1 is pretty good for cleaning up spiders. I definitely want to play Prophet first, because then I get to make use of the armor, and that will actually help this survive too. Conventional Wisdom just says Mobility card in the center, but I'm going to be surrounding it by 2 cards that aren't dying here. So I do think I put Techno Hulk on lane 2, which means Prophet goes here. Destroy this egg, pump up the bear, of course. Then we'll finish off with a Techno Hulk. The Spider is annoying, however, the robot will save me big time here. And how much does it pump up a dino versus making this survive a spider? We'll make this survive a spider. And actually could move this over and then just completely eat the Stout Patron. Is that better? I take 4 more damage by moving this over. I could always try to kill this next turn in a variety of ways. Alright, I like this because maybe the egg just spawns here and then I have multiple options in terms of how I'm going to deal with the egg too. Take 8, but all of my cards survive. We do get the egg in location number 1. And now I've got Botanimate, Bartok, Decayosaur, Justicar, and Steel Plate. I feel like my second play might just wind up being... it's probably never Botanimate because I can play Bartok and replace something. Bartok lines up really well here, actually. The only trick is, like, maybe I will want to play a robot. And if I want to play a robot, am I ever just playing my Forgeborn ability first, then playing Bartok, so that way this Steel Plate can get leveled up and do a bunch more funky stuff? I think so. I think I am doing this. Because I got the Forge here, so let's level up this with Enhance. And I get to play a Scientist for free. It's not going to let me, though. And I'm never playing... Justicar here. I might hang on to this Botanimate, though. I'm going to ditch the Decayosaur. No, that's not true. I'm going to ditch the Botanimate because otherwise I'm losing the value from Bartok. I'll figure it out without Botanimate. That's fine. But I probably want to play Steel Plate here. Okay, they clear that. But I can move over. And what's interesting is... yeah, this is just bigger. Oh, there is actually a different play I can do. No, it's never worth it. All right. Steel Plate, and then do I want to move this over? With 9 armor, I think I want to make use of it. Or 6 armor. 6 armor is still good. Cool. And then they play a Spider, and we are going to take 5. My health is getting low, and I'm losing 1 health each turn, but tempo-wise, we are crushing my opponent. Annoyingly, we are not crushing that egg, but we are just crushing my opponent in general. Now, this turn, I don't have any plays to make. But I didn't have any minions, so they didn't have much to do here for us. I don't hate the Stag open. I could just do like a Gizmo to make the Stag a little bit bigger. Alright. Yeah, because I can't play the Stag here, then the Spider just eats it. That's the whole point of the mobility card. So let's play Energy Surge. Pump up. Let's pump up the Biologist. Why not? And then let's pump up the Summoning Council here too. And then I'm just going to play Stag here for the second half of the turn. And I do get to... No, this is the wrong Prophet. I don't get to activate this, but this is a trade. I'll gain some health, and I'll stay very tempo. Very much tempo. And I'll gain 4 health. That's important, as they are draining me, and I was down to below 20. Hopefully they don't have... Oh, that's right, they have the Forge, so... no fancy stuff. They're going to make a web center, and I get to play a Fireheart Idol. So if I play 2 cards in this location, or a card here plus a spell, then I get to deal 8 to one of their creatures and 8 to them. Alright. I mean, I don't see a place that makes more sense to play this other than Dead Center. Sapien Augmentation, how much is this? If I have a mage, it is 3 damage to all enemy creatures. I also do not have a mage right now. All of my dinos getting +5/+5. All of my creatures getting 6 armor. If it's a warrior, it gains +6. This is a warrior? No, it's a beast. Oh, I do have 2 dinos out, though, right now. Okay. So a spell and a creature. Just going to play Metamind, Overseer, and pass. No, I think I'm going to play Might of the Herd and Botanimate. And I think we can just get aggressive with it here. Yeah, +5/+5 on 2 of my cards seems solid. Could play a Gizmo. No, there's not really even a need to play a Gizmo. Alright, so I think I'm going to say none. And then I think I'm going to, like, Botanimate this and kill it. I'm going to Botanimate this, actually. And then just kill this spider with my Fireheart Idol. Having a creature would have been nice just to... Wait, oh, what was that? Okay. That was their hero power, I suppose, right? One of your opposed creatures get... Wait, what? That's crazy. One of your opposed creatures gets plus attack and health. It just eats the thing opposing it. That's gnarly. I kind of don't even want to use my Fireheart Idol just yet. But what's my option? Now, I think I do want to make a play for the win this turn here. So now I guess I Botanimate this and then kill this with my idol. Yeah. And then I actually think I do just make a Mega Gizmo unopposed here. Yeah, why not? I can play a scientist for free? Oh, that is awesome. Okay, that just got really, really strong. Yeah, we get to upgrade both of these, and I get to make another Mega Gizmo. That's quite good. I did not realize I had all of that synergy. This is going to be a win. Looks like it. Another win against Reclusa. Yep, we hit him for way too much damage, down to -9, and get the victory. Scientists pull through. Luckily, this Metamind was an actual scientist, so it was able to get played for free. And that was actually what put me over the top there. I did not have lethal without that. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip through all that. But now we get to deck level 8. We can take... My War Machines have an armor, or they have +2 health. That seems much better. Or Steadfast Justicars have +1. I mean, War Machines have +2 health seems so good. I guess armor is like comparable because you can maybe use it multiple times, especially in those early turns. But this just seems like it could be really, really busted. And it's always going to be good. I don't know. Armor does stack on top of each other too, but we're just going to take the bigger number. And that's what we get. So now we can fight against Ascension level 2 Reclusa. And this says, each turn there is a 10% chance for the boss to play a spider egg minion. So that's just across the board. Every single boss can play a spider egg minion. Alright. That's interesting. It doesn't even seem like it's necessarily worse than this, though over the course of a run, it is going to happen once or twice. You know, each turn, generally games are they're probably about 7 turns, so it's probably going to happen once per game. They're going to get a spider egg, but in that same time, they would have drained you for 10, which is potentially relevant against some people. So that's interesting. I definitely want to keep leveling up this Reclusa Ascension, but I might start to play a little bit off stream and maybe just come back for the endgame Reclusa fights. I'm not totally sure what I want to do with it yet. I do also, at some point, want to make a video showcasing my decks that I get from the player XP track. And realistically, the only way that I'm ever going to unlock these ones is by playing a bunch off camera. There's just no way I'm going to play enough on camera to unlock all of these things. And I do want to unlock them. I want to get some new cool decks and see what happens with those things, and potentially take some other decks into the campaign as well. The benefit of taking other decks into the campaign is you get to like foil them out, and that's kind of interesting just for like online play and stuff. Though for the purpose of like the Let's Play, I am kind of like, part of the reason that I've just been running with the starter deck is I wanted to show how much is possible, how far you can go in the campaign using just the starter deck. And that's kind of my thought process, is like, let's see if we can get to level 10 Reclusa using just starters. I don't know, kind of seems like a fun challenge to me. At some point I'm going to have to stop selecting the hardest boss for every single fight. That might be right about now, especially if I'm playing stuff off camera. Though, if I'm playing off camera, it doesn't really matter. I will just play a bunch of runs until I get a cool combination, and we'll see if we can make our way up to Reclusa number 10. So I think that's going to be the plan for now. Let me know if you have different ideas in the comments, but for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.